Yeah, well, there's not much you can do in that ghost department. He's just a celery thief now.
Everyone eventually quits after they're sent here. Aren't you embarrassed? They make fun of you like that and treat you like dead weight.
I wasn't sure if she cared or if she was also trying to insult me.
He's always eating the same lunch and acting giddy. It's kinda creepy.
For real? Does he understand the position he's in?
This is the career development room. It was where you got sent off to when they had nothing for you to do. I, Susumu Kawada, 29, was in this department. I've been here for 3 years now.
A long time ago, he was doing so great, and everyone said he'd be successful, but look at him now.
Yeah, well, there's not much you can do in that ghost department. He's just a celery thief now.
Everyone eventually quits after they're sent here. But how long do you think he's gonna stay?
It's true. When you're transferred here, it's the end. There's nothing for you. Most people quit because they can't stand the judgment from around them, but I didn't care. Of course, I knew the gossip, but I was used to it. I wasn't going to fight back or take them seriously now. If you're struggling with your career, I'm here to talk. How about it? My seniors kept looking this way, so I spoke out to them. The department's job was to tell employees about useful certifications and study methods, and to counsel them. I'm just doing what I can with the position I was given. I answered them simply. A louder, more direct voice shot back. Hey, I'm sorry, but people here aren't feeling so badly that they need to come talk to you. At the very least, everyone is contributing to the sales numbers of this company. He looked at me with resentment. It was my coworker, Daishin Shobo. Say what you want, I'm doing what I need to do. I answered calmly, but Dai looked proud of himself for some reason as he left. What did they come here for? I started eating my cold lunch again. I felt another glare directed my way. It was a woman. Huh? What's wrong?
I'm sorry to bother you when you're eating. I'm a new hire, Karen Wakamatsu.
How nice of you to come introduce yourself. I'm Kawada. Nice to meet you. What a respectful girl. She kept staring at me though.
Aren't you embarrassed? They make fun of you like that and treat you like dead weight.
I wasn't sure if she cared or if she was also trying to insult me. By the way, I do not know this woman. That's quite harsh for our first meeting. To answer your question, I'm not embarrassed.
I came into this company, the biggest event company in the industry, with hopes and dreams and determination. I thought that the employees would be earnest company warriors like the Galactics. I want to follow in the footsteps of those who can fight 24 hours straight if they needed to.
The Galactics? You know some old stuff for a young person.
So, I was honestly surprised that there's a person like you here.
I don't think she could lie if she tried. She seemed to feel like what I was doing was wrong.
Mr. Shin Shobo said he would show me around, so he brought me here. You should know too. That's what he said. I thought he was talking about a great department that I should look up to.
I think he was trying to disappoint her. It was bullying. It was so obvious. I see. You're very honest. Was she unaware that her words had thorns? I don't mind. He's not wrong that this is the underachievers department. But I've never once slacked off. I have my core beliefs when it comes to work. You have strong principles. Can you go talk to someone who's slacking off in another department? She looked shocked by my answer. She bowed her head and left. It's rare to find someone so righteous like that these days.
The bento here is so good. How do they know such a good place? The snacks are expensive too.
Since that day, Karen came to see me often during breaks. Recently, she started buying her lunch from the same place as me and eating with me. Thanks for inviting me to lunch, but
What?
if you're with me, people might think you're weird.
I don't care. I'm just curious about the person who knows what's being said about him and won't say anything.
In the name of the moon type of thing?
Yes, my sense of justice is setting off the siren to solve you. So, you're going to tell me today the reason you continue to be a dead weight even though they treat you like this.
I don't feel like I'm a dead weight, though. She's been interrogating me like this every day since our first meeting. It's annoying. My, this department looks peaceful as always. I'm jealous. Our eyes are spinning over here making the project paperwork. Wait, Karen, why are you eating with that guy? Are you guys friends? You shouldn't look up to him, Karen.
Stop calling me that.
He was as nasty as always. I sighed. Will I not get a peaceful lunch again? As you can see, it's lunch. I'm not slacking, so stop talking out of your butt. Also, it may look peaceful to you, but the career development department has stuff to do too. Huh, by that, do you mean talking about useful certifications and study methods and counseling? Easy and unnecessary. Us event planners don't need any certifications. What you need is good intuition, experience, and connections. Certifications and qualifications, even if you recommend them and get them, it's useless on the field. You don't get it. There are certifications that are useful once you get them, and those that are useful because of the process. Not everyone can stay motivated all the time like you do. By studying for the certification, you turn that into a chance to see your work objectively. That's one way to advance your career. Okay. No one accepts you, so you have to justify your situation, right? You lost to me. You can never get back on the Achievers track. You should relax a little. Dai started seeing me as his rival all on his own. He's always seen me as the enemy.
So, there are many certifications? If I study, will I become galactic too?
I'm not sure about galactic, but it will be useful to you. Wait, Karen, you can't ignore anything he says, you know. Karen was in Planning Department 3, and Dai was in Production 1. I wondered why he cared what she did so much. But based on this conversation, I'm assuming he likes her. You can't trust someone in the slackers department. It's not worth listening to.
I felt like the information was useful, so I'll hear him out.
What? Listen, Karen. This guy seems chill, but he's the type to hide terrible secrets. I'm sure he's trying to rope you in, so if anything happens, tell me.
No, thank you. I decline.
Her answer was so straightforward. Dai gulped. She didn't even fear her seniors. That's what made her great.
I don't agree with Mr. Kawada for staying silent, even though he's made fun of this much. But I won't take your side for looking down on someone's work because of the department they're in.
She was surprisingly fair with her judgment. I was impressed. This is harassment. You coaxed a new hire that doesn't know anything and made her your pawn. You're abusing your position. I'm gonna report this. Don't underestimate my relationship with the board. Dai pointed at me and shouted. This was a serious accusation. I feel like calling her Karen is more of an issue.
Exactly.
Shut up. You can tell on me if you want. My position here can't get worse. You can just ask for help. I knew that Dai would get angrier if I just answered calmly. He looked unhappy. Don't complain if anything happens.
This is good too. I had no idea there was such a good restaurant here.
A few days later, Friday, Karen asked me to hang at night. I knew more places, so I picked the spot.
Tell me tonight, why were you transferred to that department?
Why? A lot happened, and I had a falling out with the board member.
I want to know what happened. I'm also curious why you stay in that department, even though people call you a deadweight all the time.
You're curious about a lot. Well, it's not my time yet.
Your time? What does that mean?
It wasn't my time yet. Until that comes, I plan to stay in that department. But I couldn't say more than this. I knew she wouldn't be able to stay silent. So, I've dipped and dodged her questions. I was used to it now. I'm curious. Where does your overwhelmingly strong sense of justice come from? If I were to guess, you seem like you have a very old-fashioned father.
You don't need a reason to be earnest and galactically just.
Okay, I won't ask.
What? Why? Ask me about my galactic level mental fortitude. My dad is an old man that tells dad jokes all the time. My ideal type is a manly, passionate, old-fashioned man.
I knew it. She was more righteous than anyone else, but quite simple too. Meanwhile, at a fancy restaurant. I'm so sorry. Dai Shinshobo was bowing to a board member. We were both at delicious restaurants, but this situation was a lot more serious for sure.
I'm gonna get answers today.
After the weekend, Karen was determined to get answers from me. Hey, Karen, are you taking your lunch to eat with him again? Despite what had happened, he was his usual self at work. He treated Karen the same way he always did.
So what? There's no reason for you to come.
That's not true. We can't have our new hire be brainwashed by a useless slacker.
Brainwash? What do you mean?
Do you want to know why he was transferred to his department?
No, thank you. I'm going to hear it from him. Please don't get in the way.
Don't say that. He won't tell you, right? I bet he has too much pride. He was removed from being promoted because he went against the company. The company has to work together to compete with other places, but he messed that up. You know what? He's too dumb to be part of a group. I don't want you to end up the same way. I'll tell you everything you need to know about this job. You should eat with me today instead.
It's true that maybe Mr. Kawada is very independent and can't really people please.
Karen cut Dai off. My ears were itching.
But I know that he would never break the rules or do anything wrong.
Huh, you don't get it. I'll let you know until you do. Sound and lighting, staffing, construction, catering. Our seniors worked hard to talk to our clients. All of the deals were difficult ones, making sure the prices were affordable despite the high quality. But Kawada didn't care about that and did whatever he wanted. He made changes on his own. He wasn't lying. I had done that before.
Isn't it the responsibility of the person in charge to change suppliers depending on the event? I don't think Mr. Kawada did anything wrong.
I mean, our longtime suppliers see that as betrayal. Some companies got upset and stopped working with us. Would you be able to take responsibility for that?
Getting upset over that? Shouldn't we stop working with companies like that anyway?
Of course not. Why are we yelling? Let's keep it peaceful. They were talking near my department area. I ran over and stood in front of Karen.
Mr. Kawada.
Are you okay? Jeez, your sense of justice makes me nervous. I overheard. I'm sorry, but no matter what the company says, I don't think I did anything wrong. I only fail to understand why the company's adamant on using certain suppliers. You have no self-awareness. Companies have both written and unspoken rules. You act like you're better because you only follow what's written. You're a failure. Dai looked happy with himself for insulting me in front of Karen.
I vote for Mr. Kawada.
What?
Long-time clients are important. New clients are important. That's all there is to it. I think you're more of a failure for picking out people's faults and making fun of them.
What? You little. But you're still cute. Damn.
Anyway, I come here to discuss my career, as is my right as an employee. Can you leave if you're just here to make fun of Mr. Kawada?
Whatever. Do what you want. Kawada better change his ways or he's gonna be here forever. Dai stomped away.
Mr. Kawada, thank you for helping me.
I just thought you were in danger. Let's go back and eat. I bought some new snacks, so let's eat those too. I hadn't planned it this way, but Dai suppressed her desire to ask me why I stay here. Karen's almost too strong sense of justice. In a hierarchical place, it's sometimes better not to have that. I knew that. That's why I didn't tell her the truth. I knew that if I did, her sense of justice wouldn't let her stand still. There's no need for her to lose her position because of me. The reason I stay in this department, despite being called a deadweight. The truth would be revealed soon.
Hey, this is anonymous spam, right?
Yeah, looks like everyone got it.
It was a new year. The office was in a tizzy. An anonymous email was sent to everyone. It was about an illegal kickback.
How scary. Kickbacks are easy to accept if you wanted to.
Even if we don't initiate, companies sometimes offer them because they want work. Still.
Dai Shinshobo had been exposed. The email came with all kinds of evidence. There was nowhere for him to run. An illegal kickback happens when an individual secretly gains something as a reward for ordering from a client. It could be considered embezzlement or a breach of trust. It's a heavy crime. The company figured it could just be a prank, but investigated just in case. You sent that email, huh? You did it to get back at me. Dai came over to my department immediately after being exposed. Email? Oh yeah, there was something going around. Stop playing dumb. You're the only one who could do something this stupid. You're so dumb. You're accusing people without any proof. You're no different than a child throwing a tantrum. What? Miss Wakamatsu, one day I ordered bentos from a caterer that was not the one that a board member recommended.
What?
The bentos I eat all the time. I thought that local bento was the best fit for an event about Japanese culture. But the board member was furious, so I was transferred here. Shinshobo, this department was pretty comfortable. My work was limited, but I was able to do a lot because of that too. Even though I was looked down on by everyone, I quietly gathered evidence here in this department. As I investigated, I learned that Dai had been receiving illegal kickbacks as a board member pawn. At times, I saved voice memos. Other times, I convinced clients to reveal the truth. Finally, this New Year's Day, I was able to obtain hard evidence that the kickback deal occurred at a high-end restaurant. My chance had finally come.
Oh, that's why you knew all those expensive snacks and good restaurants.
You, did you stay here just for this? Well, I have my own morals. I had been quietly plotting my chance. My hawk eyes had been hidden behind my carefree attitude. I was just waiting for my time to come. Damn it, you got me. A strong sense of justice like Karen. This was justice served for me. It's been 3 years since I came to this department. Justice was finally served. The feelings I had held down in my stomach finally disappeared. After all this, the investigation was concluded, and the email was proven to be true. The illegal kickbacks were being received by a board member named Gametsui and Dai. The two of them conspired together to make sure the employees worked with clients that offered them kickbacks. I had ignored their wishes and upset many clients. That's why I was transferred.
For a long time, we've been suffering from their threats. We're victims too.
I had convinced the clients that were having trouble with Mr. Gametsui and Dai to answer the investigation honestly. The company went after Mr. Gametsui and Dai. They were arrested for embezzlement and fired. I was just doing what I was told. I was threatened and forced to do it.
My subordinate, Mr. Shinshobo, told me that he had a good deal for me. It's his fault. I did nothing wrong.
They both blamed each other and offered no apologies to the clients. A few months later, the two of them were convicted.
I had no idea you were planning all of this. Why didn't you tell me?
The day after they were convicted, we were eating lunch together as usual. It's not time. I told you that, remember? I was going to go after them after I convinced the clients.
I see. The employees had no idea why you were transferred. They've all changed their tune. Once they learned it was those two, I heard they've been thinking of how to apologize to you.
Really? I'll hear them out if they want to apologize. But I just didn't like what those two were doing. I don't resent anyone else.
You're amazing. You're like a quiet, stoic, manly, old-fashioned guy.
Are you telling me how you feel? Just kidding.
Yes, I am.
I was kidding. She was clearly telling me that I was her type. Even I wasn't so blind. After all that, I was able to go back to the production department again. Karen asked me out to drinks to celebrate. This time, she said she wanted to choose the place.
Congratulations on your return to the production department. I learned a lot from you.
You learned?
Yes, that even if you hold the sword of justice, you can't just swing it around willy-nilly. Even if you have your convictions, you can't just show anyone. You have to hide it and wait for your time to strike.
It's not that complicated. Watch others and know you're being watched too.
I will follow you wherever you go, to infinity and beyond.
I don't plan to go that far. If I tell you that your strong sense of justice is what saved me, I feel like you might actually take me to space. It's hard to live your life perfectly. There will be times when people will misunderstand you or be jealous of you. But you should have a strong sense of self. That may lead to something irreplaceable.
I agree that you should have a strong sense of self. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.